Hi, my name is Wendy Friday and I'm a skincare consultant with BRI. I'm also a physical therapist and I love helping people get better. And now for the last couple of years, I've been able to help people with their skin. So thanks so much for joining me and going through the 5 steps of taking care of your skin using BRI products. If you haven't heard of BRI started 22 years ago with a couple named Brian and Linda Kaminsky, and they live in Wisconsin. They have an aloe farm in Texas, so all the products are made here in the United States. And aloe vera barbadensis is the first ingredient in all their body care skincare products. And what they want you to know about their products is that they're pure, natural, safe, effective, and affordable. So what that means is there's no harsh detergents, and that would include sodium lauryl sulfate. There are no drying alcohols. There are no petroleum products, no mineral oil, no parabens, which is a more aggressive preservative. There are no artificial fragrances. The reason why they smell the way they do is the other botanicals that join with the aloe, same as there are no added dyes. And so the reason why the color of the different products is, again, the other botanicals that join with the aloe that give them their color. So what we're going to do is get started with the samples that I've sent you. What you need is just something to bring back your hair, a washcloth, a hand towel, be by a water source like your bathroom sink. And here we go. So the first sample is, I gotta find it, is labeled number 1, and that's your cleanser. So it's very important to wash our face to get all the oils, or if you're wearing makeup, get your makeup off, and clean our pores. And so what you're going to do is just take that off. All you need is about the size of a pea, so you probably have enough for a couple uses. And here is the full size of the gentle cleanser. My skin is normal, and so I'm going to go along and do this with y'all. So what you need is just about the size of a pea, and you're just going to dab it in like 4 places on your face, or 5. And you're just going to get your hands wet and just kind of work it around. And so you're going to wash your face for about 30 seconds or so. And what you can also use, if you buy the skincare set, this little sponge comes with it, but just by using a sponge, that helps get deeper in those pores. Because if we're not cleaning our face really good, those pores are going to get blocked, and that's going to lead to blemishes. And because there's no harsh detergents, it's perfectly safe to wash around your eyes. So feel free to use that cleanser around your eyes. It won't burn or sting. And I use the sponge, but then I also still like to use a washcloth. And what we're going to do is just wash the rest of your face. All right. And then after that, just pat yourself to dry. So that is step 1. So no harsh detergents, really important first step. And because there's no harsh detergents, it's not going to suds, because that's what sodium lauryl sulfate, if you have harsh detergents, that's going to make your product suds. So you won't see a lot of suds with it. But it's really going to give you a nice deep clean, because the aloe is going to penetrate through your skin and help clear those pores. All right, so step 2 is we need to make sure that your face and your hands are really dry. We're going to exfoliate. Exfoliation is really important, because if you're not exfoliating, then your dead skin cells are staying on your face and you're going to lose your healthy glow. And so same thing is your pores are going to get blocked by the dead skin cells, and then that can lead to blemishes. So exfoliation is really important. But this product, it's your rejuvenating facial peel. That's labeled number 2. And again, you're going to have enough for a couple uses. And what you're going to do is, with dry hands, you're just going to take your product and squirt a little bit into your hand, and you're just going to dab it, kind of the same thing, dab it like 4 places or so, and then you're just going to spread it, but don't rub it in. And it works great as a lip exfoliator too. So just kind of rub it on your lips, your nose, your forehead. You don't really need to do your eyelids, but just work it around, but don't rub it in. And then at home too, you can do like your whole neck and chest. It works great to exfoliate that too. And it's orange because there's pineapple, tangerine, papaya, and so it smells wonderful. It's completely edible, not that you want to make a diet of your exfoliator. And it only takes a minute to work. So as it's sitting on your face, it is going to get kind of watery, and what it's doing is it's helping to lift off your dead skin cells. And it's not going to harm your healthy cells. It's only going to take your dead skin cells. And this is a good, so as far as washing, it's important to wash your face twice a day. And then as far as exfoliation, you're looking at using it 2 to 3 times a week. And so you can see I'm getting watery in my face, and that's good. It means it's working. So keeping your hands nice and dry, or just with the peel that you had on, not getting them wet with water, because water will deactivate it from working. What you're going to do is you're just going to start rubbing circles. And as you're rubbing, this is kind of gross, and that's why it's good to be by a sink, you're going to get some good nasty grit. And so that is your dead skin. So you're just going to keep rubbing until you feel like you're not generating anymore. And if you need to put me on pause because you're just having so much fun getting all that dead skin, totally get it. So, ooh, that's a big one on my nose. Ah, gross. All right, so just keep rubbing until you feel like you're not getting any more. Ooh, you can see it flying off my face. But yeah, don't forget your lips. Work above the hairline, the eyebrows. It likes to be up in here, around like the chin. Get that good. And so when you feel like you're not getting any more, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your wet washcloth again and get it wet. And just rinse off your face. Okay, so then you can just take your drying towel and pat yourself to dry. And you want to make sure that you get your hands really dry, because the next product that we're going to use is also an exfoliator. We're not going to apply it to your face because you wouldn't want to use more than one exfoliator each day. The rejuvenating peel that you just used is a nice deep exfoliator. The facial mask that we're going to use next, number 3, is a lighter exfoliator, but it works great at helping to lift and tighten. And so as the peel, you only needed to have that on for a minute before it did its work. The facial mask, it's going to stay on your face for 10 minutes. But again, we're not going to use it on your face today. So when you are using this on your face though, just keep in mind, you don't want to apply it to your top lip or around your eyes, because that skin is more fragile and can stretch easy. So when you apply it, it's going to be really runny. You're just going to spread it pretty thick, but just avoid right around your eyes and your top lip. But get it on your forehead, coming down under your chin and your nose and your laugh lines. And you're going to be amazed at how tight it is. So you can kind of see how it feels and experience it. What I want you to do is just take off a little corner of your packet, and this is the full size product. Its nickname is Facelift in a Bottle. So what you want to do is just drizzle a few drops on the back of your hand, and then taking your dry hand, just not wet with water, it can have the mask on it, but just kind of spread it on, okay? And just spread it on, and then if you will, just lay your hand flat. And so while this is sitting on your hand, I'm just gonna talk a little bit so you can get to know BRI a little bit more and see some of the other products that are out there that we're not gonna sample today. So one, in just talking about the facial mask, which is this Facelift in a Bottle, again, it's an exfoliator. You could use it 2 to 3 times a week. It stays on your face for 10 minutes. And in just getting started with BRI and doing like a traditional home show, they recommend just try it on half of your face. So in this case, hopefully you can see it, but the facial mask was only applied to one half of this lady's face. And you can see just in one evening's 10-minute trial, the difference it made in having to lift and tighten. And how it works is it's going to get really tight. And what it does, like exercise, is it gets your muscles to contract. And with exercise and contracting your muscles, that builds firmness and tone. So it's cumulative. So as you use it, it'll continue to lift and tighten. So that's an example of just using the facial mask on half the side of your face. And then we have, so in talking about the BRI products, they're safe for the whole family, and they're safe for no matter what your skin type is, sensitive skin. So in this case, this person has psoriasis, and it's been really helpful in helping them heal. Hopefully you can see that okay. And then it's helpful for eczema, that really drying condition as well, helping to heal or help make that less significant. And then it's wonderful for cystic acne. So here is a girl who had been working for years and wasn't having great results and switched to BRI. And if ever you want to hear or see more of these testimonies, just let me know. I'm happy to share those with you. But shingles, so we have our aloe jelly, which is wonderful. So since it's summertime and dealing with sunburn, it works great on sunburn. It works great on shingles and healing with wounds. I had an incident. I was getting ready for work one day and my curling iron slipped and it got me at the eye. And I took my aloe jelly and I smothered it on. And I kept getting ready, and with 30 minutes, I cleaned it off and it took all the burn and sting away. It never left a mark. I was really thankful for my aloe jelly. It works great on bug bites, burns, and it's just a wonderful product. And if you have oily skin or you have issues with blemishes, it's actually your moisturizer, because even when you have oily skin, it's important to use some moisturizer. Otherwise, your body keeps working to build more oil if you strip it away. So we'll talk about that more, but that's our aloe jelly. And then we have, how's everybody's hand doing? Okay, I hope so. All right, then we have an anti-aging product called our neck firming cream. So when it first came out, they had a contest and they had people try it for 30 days. So they apply it twice a day for 30 days, and you can see the difference in that lady's under her chin, really helping to lift and tone. Here's an example of a lady who has been using the skincare products, and she's using her, also the neck firming cream and our Maxi Firm serum, which we'll talk about. So if you can see her, sorry, the page got cut off a little bit. And then here's another great example of using the neck firming cream and another serum that we have called Time Erase. So helping with stretch marks, if you can see that. So those are just a few examples of how BRI can help with those skincare issues. So now, if you will, just kind of move your hand, and does it feel tight? So just imagine this on your face, and you'll get to do that, but just wait for tomorrow since we did the peel today. So go ahead, in order to get this off, what you're gonna do is just get your sink running, and you're just gonna rinse your hand under the water and just go until it seems to dissolve off, and then just take your towel and dry your hand. When you're taking it off your face, it's gonna wanna get hung up in your eyebrows and your hairline. So just apply a little bit more water and kind of working it in those areas, and it'll come off. You don't wanna pull on it. I don't want you to lose your eyebrows. So, okay, so we've done our cleanser, we've done exfoliation with our peel, and we've experienced the facial mask, which is also an exfoliator, on your hand. So now look at your hands. Can you see a difference between one side and the other? Definitely how soft they are. And then too, have you touched your cheeks? How does it feel after you use the peel? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to step into the number 4 sample, and that's your freshener. So your freshener inside here is a little pad, and it's soaked with the appropriate freshener for you. And how the full-size bottle is right here. So in using it at home, when you purchase a full-size bottle, what you're gonna do is you're gonna squirt your cotton ball, and you're gonna just squirt it like 5 times. And then what you're going to do is you're going to whisk it around your eyes a little bit, because if you've left any eye makeup behind, it works great to get that off. It's the same pH as your tears, so it's not going to burn or sting. Your freshener is your rinse cycle. So what its purpose is it neutralizes your pH. Our pH gets out of whack, even from the cleanser that we use, any medicine we take, the food we eat, the environment we're in. And so by neutralizing that, neutralizing your pH, that is going to kind of prepare your skin for if you need any acne treatments or anti-aging products, your moisturizer. It all makes that work better. So you're just going to kind of swipe your nose, and then you're always wanting to work up because darn gravity is always trying to bring us down. And you're just going to work everywhere, trying to come around. Okay. And it works good under here. So just make sure to cover your whole face. And so if you've left some makeup behind, again, it will clean that away. It won't burn or sting your eyes. And it also works great for, since it's, summertime, bikini line. If you have issues with razor rash, if you spritz there, it kind of neutralizes your pH, and so you don't get the razor rash. So I really love that. And then I've been told too, again, aloe is the first ingredient in all our body's care skincare, that if for some reason you don't have the aloe jelly to work on your bug bites, you can spray this on it, and it helps to neutralize that itch and make it feel better too. So that is our freshener. Ooh, there you go. Okay, and so that is step 4. And then step 5, it's actually your packets 5 and 6. So 5 and 6 are your eye gel and your eye cream. We have 2 eye products, and the reason for that is that some people respond better to one product versus the other. And so I sent you both so you can see which eye you feel responds better. Some people you can see right away tonight when you're looking at your reflection, and others it's just kind of by preference. So with the eye gel, when you're applying eye products, you always just want to use your ring finger, because your ring finger is not as strong as your index and your middle. So you always want to be gentle, because this area will wrinkle first because there's no oil glands. So that's why it's really important to start treating around your eyes early. And that was a huge mistake for me, because I wasn't doing anything with my skin, and I was 49 and I was really being able to tell it. So I still have some work to do, but I'm really thankful for our eye products. So with that, so our full size, I gotta find it, I set it here. There you go. All right, our full size eye gel looks like this. And it is green in color. There's cucumber, chlorophyll, which is what is in plants, makes them green and grow, tetrapeptides along with aloe. And so with your eye gel, you just need a little bit, and you're just gonna kind of stipple it under and on your eyelid, but just being real gentle. And you're just gonna apply that just on your one eye, okay? Then, let's see. Then you're gonna go to the eye cream. And so here is our eye cream, right here. And you can see I need a new one. You're going to take just a little dab of that and get it out here. There we go. And you're just gonna stipple it under and on. And just being gentle. Good. And just let that sit there, okay? And as far as your eye products, you want to use those twice a day. So as far as, so far what we've used, you want to use your cleanser twice a day, the exfoliator every other day, and then your freshener, you're going to use that twice a day because that's going to neutralize your pH. And then your eye products, you want to use those twice a day, morning and evening. And then we're going to keep on going. This would be the time when you would use any anti-aging or acne treatments. So we have different serums, and we're going to talk about those. But here is our Maxi Firm, and it helps to lift and tighten because we lose skin density as time goes on. Then we have Time Erase. They're all this size. The Time Erase is kind of a clear serum, and it helps with sunspots, age spots, lines and wrinkles, larger pores, scarring. It's higher in alpha hydroxy acid. And then we also have our Dermaplex. And Dermaplex, its nickname is Botox in a bottle. So with that, you're going to use that on your expression lines to help them relax. So we can talk about more of those in a little bit. But then that would be when you would apply them, or the neck firming cream that we talked about. Here's our full-size bottle of that. And just to kind of let you see, that's how that looks. And you're just going to kind of take a little, and always again trying to work up and getting all the way down into the chest, because your chest will give away your age too. So it's really important that you're using your products all the way down into your chest. And that was a big issue for me as well. I'd become kind of crepey because I do love the sun. So I am a huge fan of our neck firming cream. Whoop, flip it around. Okay, then we are going to do step 7 in your packet, and that is your moisturizer. So with the moisturizer, it's very concentrated. Again, my skin is normal, so I'm going to use our Gentle Moisture Lotion, and I've sent you the appropriate moisturizer for your skin. And what you need to do is you're just going to take, again, the size of a pea. So, and you're just going to put it like 4 places or so on your skin. And then you're going to actually just get your fingers just a little bit wet with tap water, and you're just going to work it in everywhere. Found some. Okay, how was that? Okay, all right, so that is your moisturizer. And talking about that, so BRI, here is an example of a prune, and it's sitting in mineral oil. It could sit in any oil. It could be coconut oil, olive oil, almond oil, whatever your favorite oils are. Oils are preservatives, and so it's going to make your skin feel soft, but it's not going to change the depth of a wrinkle. So that is, you know, a prune in oil. Okay, now if we took a prune, and LeBri did this, takes a prune and puts it in aloe, you can see that aloe is what we call hydrophilic, which means it loves water. It's going to grab that water, it's going to grab that moisture and bring it in, and it's going to fill in those lines and wrinkles and plump the prune back to look like a plum. So that's how it helps us in looking healthier too, is because it's going to bring that moisture that we need, that we lose throughout the day. It's going to bring that in and kind of help fill in those lines and wrinkles. And with the aloe, it just helps with, again, the cell regeneration rate, which slows down as time goes on. So with our moisturizer, super concentrated, and just adding just a little bit of water because we need that. But Linda and Brian's philosophy is you don't have to pay BRI for water. You can just add your own water. Where if you look at the back of other skincare products that you're using, check it out, because typically water tends to be the first ingredient. So definitely take a look at that. If water is the first ingredient, it's going to be like 75% of your product, and then only the top 25% or 25% is the good stuff. So in LeBri's case, aloe vera barbadensis is the first ingredient. So that's 75%, which again has a lot of vitamins, minerals, good stuff, and then the other botanicals. So the only exception is BRI does have an oil-free moisturizer with SPF. And in that case, there is water added because they don't want to alter the SPF. So with this one, you're just going to use your size of pea and dab it, rub it like you do, but don't use any water with it. All right, so that is step 7 of your sample packets, going through everything. So now check out your reflection. What do you think? How does it feel? I'm excited to hear. So if I can, I'm just going to share a little bit about, now that you've experienced it, how do you like BRI? There's 3 ways to like BRI. You can like it so much that you want to work with me and be a consultant. And in that case, there are 3 ways to get started. So there's a $49 kit, a $99 kit, and a $2.99 kit. And so when we look at getting started with the skincare samples, I'm sorry, not samples, but skincare packages, and you'll all get a picture of this too. It shows you the basic skincare set. So Linda and Brian have packaged those to be bundled at a better discount rate, and it includes the 5 steps. So you get your cleanser, your exfoliator, the peel, your freshener, your eye product, and your moisturizer. So there's an option to either get a skincare set, and in that case you can receive one of the serums at $19.50, which is like 50% off. You also get a carry-on tote, and you get the little sponge. Or if you love it so much and you want to join me and work with me, then if you go with the $99 kit, you're going to get, I think it's 11 free products for that price. Let's see, 4, 8, yeah, and 11, because you'd get the $99 kit plus the $49 kit. And there are so many great benefits of being with BRI, whether it is you just want it because you want the discount, or whether it is you want to make some extra money, or you just want to get together with some friends and spread the love. And the BRI company has just been wonderful and great group of people. So I'm happy to talk with you more about that too. And then the third way to like BRI is to host a show. So whether you want to host friends and have a virtual facial party and have me send samples, and then you earn the hostess bonus and credits every month. They're giving away free products, and this month sorry, I thought I had it here. And every month they do free products and you get BRI credit, and then every month there's sales too. So it's been so great, and I can't wait to hear and get your feedback as to how the products worked for you and how I can help you more. Thanks so much. Bye.